Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is Ben, and welcome to I'm not even sure what this is. This is a bit of a different video. This is a Let's Play. It's a collaboration with Matt Hackett. Do some collaborations. And one of the things we suggested was to do a swap where we played each other's games. So I sent him Wassard, which is the game that I've been working on, and he sent me Pixel Washer. So we're playing Pixel Washer here. And I'm just going to leave my feedback as I play the game. I haven't played it before. I saw a GIF of it on Twitter, I think, or X now. And it looks interesting. So I'm here on the main menu. Looks nice. I like the tagline, "Here be pixels." I do notice that the font is a little fuzzy looking. I love this logo. I love how it flashes and has the blue sparkles. It reminds me of that meme. What's that meme? The wow meme, and it's like all sparkly, and that's like this game in a nutshell. I feel like that meme, it's like the essence of that meme. So we could follow the game on Kickstarter, which I already did. Okay, you know, the menu here looks good. It's got this nice environment in the background, kind of faded. It was really smart to put the follow on Kickstarter right here in the demo. So I'm gonna hit play, and we're gonna see how this works. Okay, so there's 2 levels here, and we have a percentage complete, dirt fill, Nipponopolis. I'm having a hard time reading that one a little bit, which I do struggle a little bit with fonts sometimes. So I haven't been officially diagnosed with dyslexia, but keep that in mind. So it could be that I just struggle with that font a little. And then so we got the 0% complete. That seems obvious to me. And then we have a dollar amount here. And since I haven't played the game yet, I'm not sure what that means, which that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm curious in a good way, I think. I'm gonna pick the first level. Okay. The camera was... Since the camera has like this interpolation, but the pixels are drawn specifically, there's a little bit of like jitter on my screen where it looks like the character's shaking just a bit. Okay. I love the pig character. I love the dirt effect on the buildings too, like on stuff. It looks really good. Okay, so I'm using the arrow keys to move. Oh, I can go behind this building. And I've got these big circles around me, which is interesting. Okay, I'm assuming space is going to be to shoot the gun. And I was wrong. So let's see, what can we figure out for how to shoot? Click, maybe? Oh, interesting. Okay. So... the mouse is for shooting the gun. It tells me how close I am to cleaning off that individual item. Oh, that's cool. I love that it gives you a percentage for the individual item and then gives you like this cleaned and then you earn money for it. I'm a fan. That's satisfying. I will say that I was not expecting to use the mouse since it only aims towards the mouse when I'm clicking. I would expect the gun to aim towards the mouse at all times. And because I can move and shoot at the same time. So, you already have that feature in where it can basically aim at the mouse at all times. Oh, although I can't shoot when I'm too close to stuff. Interesting. Like I can't shoot here. Or out here, it's only within this circular range. So I'm curious as to why that is. I guess it forces you to actually move around the level and position yourself. You can't be too close to stuff. I'm a little surprised that I have unlimited water. Okay, let's see. So, loving the particles. The sound effects are a bit much for me. because I can clean a lot of stuff really quickly. I love the sparkle effect on stuff that's already clean. Very satisfying. Again, whatever you're using as like a shader or whatever for the dirt, it looks amazing. I love this. Okay, I was too close and then too far. Interesting. So I like have to try and position myself. It makes me want to... Okay, so that must not be all the way done then. Is it? Okay, so there's like a tiny corner somewhere where it wasn't all the way done. But like I couldn't see that, so I just had to guess. But I knew that it wasn't done because it didn't have the sparkle effect. So that's good. It's good that you have the sparkle effect. I wonder, as a player, I would want it to like... if it was like a certain percent, like 99% clean or something, I would like it to just maybe clean it immediately clean it the rest of the way, like to round up, I guess, and then remove that slight bit. I'm not sure. So back to what I was going to say before, the fact that I can only spray within this certain circle range makes me want to try and position myself to where I can clean off the whole object without having to move. So the sparkling is a good way to help me know whether something has been all the way cleaned. But I also just wonder if in certain, like the mailbox, it looked clean to me. I wonder if it should just round up. The roof's 100% clean, but some other part of the building isn't. Maybe it's here. Now there's a little bit more somewhere, but I can't see where it is on the building that's not clean. It all looks clean to me, but now I know that it is fully clean. So again, it might, I don't know about rounding up. It's definitely compelling in that I want everything to be clean. I feel like this will appeal to people who are high in orderliness. I also think that thematically everything fits really well. I love that you're a pig. Like I love the kind of subversion of people's expectation around pigs, right? Pigs are dirty, they're muddy, and so, but you're this pig that's power washing everything. So it's playing with the theme in a way that I like. That looks like I can't clean that. So some of the stuff, like these fences and stuff, they're like objects in the world, but I can't clean them. And it kind of surprised me, I guess, that I couldn't. Okay, so I'm 94% done. So now I'm thinking, okay, 94%. What am I missing here? Oh, I don't remember if I said this, but I was surprised that I had infinite water. I was expecting to have some sort of a limit on my water. I wonder if you could limit the water and then have a place where you could refuel it. And then you could do, and now I'm just brainstorming, so keep that in mind. This is, the designer has come out, not the player. So beware. Okay, there we go. So that was 1% that I hadn't done yet. So yeah, designer is out now, but like I'm thinking about upgrades, like upgrading this range. If you had limited water, then you could upgrade how much water you could carry. You could upgrade your gun to get guns with maybe a bigger circle, like a bigger splash radius. So upgrades like that you could spend your money on. But I think it's a good thing that I'm already considering stuff like this, because I'm like interested enough in this mechanic where I'm like, okay, how could this game be scaled out? What more could be added to it relatively easily, hopefully, since the core of it already feels good. But yeah, I'm the perfectionist in me is now thoroughly frustrated that I'm at 95% and I have no idea where I need to go to get the last 5%. I almost wonder, So yeah, this is so the player in me is saying, okay, I'm at 99%. I don't know where this last item is. I wish I knew. I'm frustrated that I don't know where this last little bit is to clean off. The designer in me is like, what if you had a mini map down here that like just indicated stuff that was still dirty? And it didn't even have to show exactly. It was just like around here, there's something there's still some filth, you know, some dirt. Okay. Let's see. 1%. Where are we? This right here isn't sparkling, I don't think. There we go. Astonishing. Click here to continue. Okay. So we've job result. See, you've already got like a little mini map. If this just had like brown spot, like little brown dots or stuff where there was still dirt, so I could see down here, be like, oh, this item must not be all the way clean or something. It wouldn't have to be exact, you know. Again, I don't know if that would be even possible. So that's just an idea as a solution. You might have a better solution for the problem. Because of course the problem is just I want to know where the thing is that the 1% that I'm supposed to clean. I don't want to have to try and figure it out. The sparkles helped. Without those, I never would have been able to do it. Okay, so 100% complete. Earned a ton of money. Let's do this one now. I'm noticing my playtime. I'm 17 minutes into this playthrough. And I'm not bored. I'm still engaged with this game. So for a quick demo, yeah, it's a really good playtime. I can feel some finger fatigue in holding down the mouse button. Not that my finger's actually tired, but that like mentally I'm getting tired of holding down the mouse. A potential solution to that could be a toggle. Okay, I am noticing more fatigue in the sense that so this level's bigger, right? It's all bigger. It's got a lot more stuff in it. And as a player, I'm like, I think I just want more of the first thing, which is like a smaller level with a variety of objects to clean off. I'm actually, like, I understand that you want me to move around this and stuff. Like, design-wise, I get where you're going with this. But I think I want quicker wins as a player. Like, I'm interested in, like, I'm not interested in really big, giant levels that take forever to clean off. I'm interested in, like, maybe 5 smaller levels instead of 1 big level. I also wonder if I had gun upgrades and stuff, if I would be interested in like how quickly I could clean a level. And I could come back with upgrades later on and re-clean a level that I'd cleaned before, but faster. And I could see, oh, look how far I've come. You know, I have much better equipment now. I can clean these levels way faster and beat my old records. Another thing to consider is that I'm enjoying this game. I feel like I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would, which sounds like a good thing, but I don't know that I would have purchased this game. Like, if I saw this game on Steam, I'm not sure I would have bought it. And maybe I'm just not the target audience for it, but I would have been like, well, I'm not sure that actually looks fun. Even though it is pretty satisfying. Something about this, like, backhoe here feels like something I'd expect to see in, like, a dirty city like this. It's interesting how it's all broken up. You've, like, everything is broken up into each individual piece. That's Like you have left treads and right treads, and amazing. I could tell this building. I'm like avoiding this building. I like the mechanic of putting certain items out of reach, because then you could like, so I had this moment here where I saw this plant up here and I realized that I couldn't walk up here, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get to that plant. And it was really just walking here and I could reach it pretty easily, but it gave me this moment where I was like, what if there were things that you could see, but then you had to kind of figure out a secret for how to get to them? Like, oh, there's a secret path behind this building or something. Kind of like in the 2D Pokemon games where there'd be like an item that you could see, but then you'd have to try and figure out how to get to it. Like a Pokeball or an item somewhere on the screen, and there'd be like a secret back way that you need to go through. Or maybe you needed an upgrade like cut to get to it. So it makes me... Locking it behind an upgrade feels maybe like a bad idea. This is the designer coming out again, so keep that in mind. But I like the idea, you know, of like having certain items that you have to figure out how to get to them. I'm like avoiding this big building. I'd much rather clean the smaller stuff and try and figure out how to use my positioning to get to it. Yeah, I already wish I could spend my money to upgrade the splash radius on my cleaner. I've made so much money and I can't spend it on anything. I get it, as a designer you want to give your players stuff to do, right? And like increase the difficulty in quotes. I'm 92% done because these buildings count as like not very much percentage apparently. Okay, I give up. Can't do it. Do I try this one? Because like, where is the last little bit on this building? I'm 99% done. It would be so unsatisfying to end this video the single percentage gone. This is a game where people are going to want 100% it, right? There it was. I saw it. So while I was spraying the roof, it was kind of blinking a little bit. Wait, I didn't get another thing saying like, what did it say? Spectacular or something? But I'm 100% done. I think I got everything, so... Oh, that's stats? I played... Cleaned 461 items. Played for 30 minutes, so that's really good. I mean, for a demo... I feel like the only part of the game where I was like, I don't want to do this anymore was when I saw these giant buildings. I was like, I don't want to clean that giant building. But if I could upgrade my gun and I had a bigger blast radius, then a giant building might not bother me as much. It's just with this tiny little splash radius, I didn't want to do that. So quit to title, play. And they're both 100% complete. Oh, but this one doesn't have all the money somehow. And I don't understand why. I'm not going to try and figure it out, but I'm just confused as to why the level's 100% complete, but the money, I didn't get all the money. So I don't know what I did wrong. Yeah. Anyways, it's cool. I think this is a good idea. It's satisfying. It's engaging. I've played it for 30 minutes just on these two little levels. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you find this video helpful and interesting, and I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching the video. Both of these demos can be played in your browser right now if you want to check them out on itch.io. I also wanted to mention that the reason that I originally reached out to Matt Hackett is because of his book. He wrote a book called How to Make a Game All by Yourself, and I purchased it quite a while ago, actually. I saw it on Twitter and went and bought it. It's a good book. And I wrote a book called Production Point, How to Plan and Finish Your Game as a Solo Developer. And so I thought, hey, I'll reach out to Matt since we've both written books, and it makes sense. We're kind of in a similar space and we can maybe do some stuff on YouTube. So be sure to go over to his channel and subscribe. Check it out. You can also see the video of him playing Wazard, which is the game that I'm currently making. I'm also documenting the process of this game through a podcast on Spotify for podcasters. It should be on any podcasting app. You can go check that out. I'm using the process from my book and documenting it, and this is the demo that I've created from that process. So I hope you'll check it out. Thanks so much for watching the video, and I will see you all next time.